Hello, I am time restricted. I'm going to have a link down below in the description box so that you can read this if you're on current gen, okay? Because most of the changes are all the same except for the general changes that you'll see on next gen here and things that are specific to the features of next gen. So let's get right into this. Key highlights: new scouting feature in franchise mode. Ranked mode in the yard now available. New gameplay abilities, tuning, and updated pass coverage. Additional NFL authenticity updates. NFL authenticity updates, 99 Club Cleats and new Jordan 5 low and mid cleats added. Panthers and Saints Stadium renovations have been added. Browns 1960s helmet updated. Colts 60s jersey updated. Multiple mouthpiece placement issues fixed. Some heads appear in gray on Gen 4 fixed. Lighting issues around shadows are fixed across multiple stadiums. New throwback uniforms added for 49ers, 80s away, 94 away, 88 home and away. New likeness added for the following players. I'm not going to read this list. This is both for current and next gen. You can just pause and take a look if you care to see. There we go. That's the entire list. Moving on. Gameplay updates. New abilities. Runoff elite players with this ability will distract defenders for longer with their runoffs. I am not reading the dev notes. I am in a bit of a rush, unfortunately. I don't have a lot of time. I just wanted to share most of this with you. On the ball, players with this ability are much less likely to be fooled. Precision kicker. Kickers has the ability. Can see the entirety of the kicking arc. Crusher defends with this ability. Will cause heavy fatigue penalties when tackling a ball carrier with a hit stick tackle. Demoralizer. Defenders with this ability will clear a ball carrier's progress towards entering the zone with a hit stick tackle. Mind Reader X Factor. When activated, defenders can see offensive play art via the coach cam. Alright, moving on to pass coverage. Hook zones fixed an issue causing the mid-read defender in Tampa 2 to drift the wrong direction versus trips, leaving the tight end open off the snap. This fix makes sure the mid-read is opening with that vertical by number 3 and carrying it better vertically downfield. Curl flat zones. Improve curl flat zone logic so they would prioritize out breaking routes instead of shading under verticals. Also improve some logic so curl flats and quarter flats won't check out breaking routes that were causing them to give up any leverage they had to cover the sidelines. Flat zones. Improve the cloud flat zone logic to better carry vertical routes to protect the fade and improve their facing direction immediately following the chuck. Also fixed an issue so cover 2 sink soft squat defenders could better shade receivers in the flat. Fixed an issue preventing hard flat defenders from covering inside receivers and tight ends in bunch and close formations running flat routes in the flat portion of wheel routes. Man coverage alignment matchups. Improved man defender motion logic so man defenders will properly follow in a line when their receiver motions across the formation when the AI team is using the CB matchups. We fixed an issue causing man coverage assignments to incorrectly swap when the offense motioned a receiver across the formation. Again, this is for both next gen and current gen. For most of these here, the dynamic game day naturally is going to be next gen only. Fixed an issue with the Colts' home field advantage, failing to show the hat count visual that could be used as pass-run playtell. Tuning to the adrenaline M factor, so instead of infinite stamina, it now reduces the rate of stamina drain. Fixed an issue causing a logo to appear over the player's head instead of a question mark for specific M factors. Fixed an issue sometimes causing the shook play art to remain on the field after the snap. Play art. Fixed an issue causing the wide receiver icons to stay visible after making a defensive adjustment. Fixed an issue preventing the art from updating to the correct route after making a hot route on the RB and then sending him into motion to the slot. Fixed an issue preventing art from updating on speed option plays after flipping the play, as well as fixed an issue causing the art to sometimes disappear on defense when hot routing a defender to blitz while inside the tackle box. Added scaling to play art inside of the yard when backed up into either end zone. Quarterback contain. Tuning the quarterback contain behavior so contained defenders will get more depth off the snap. Tuning to open up and disengage angles to allow contained defenders to anticipate better getting off blocks, to more quickly react to QBs dropping back too far behind the line of scrimmage. Tackling fixed a rare issue preventing a quarterback slide from being ruled down, and a rare issue that could allow a defender to warp off the ground from a diving tackle into a standing wrap tackle. General. Again, for general, I did not notice this for current gen. Fixed a blocking issue preventing the blocking RB, running back, from picking up edge rushers versus nickel 3-3-5 wide. Flipped. Addressed an issue where quarterbacks would be able to scramble deep in the offensive backfield at full speed until they found an angle to get around pass rushers, as well as an issue causing players sometimes to start the second half of the game extremely fatigued, or an issue causing the user control player to get stuck running on touchbacks during kickoffs, or an issue causing sideline characters sometimes to warp or pop randomly. I almost said poop randomly. That's funny. All right. Also, as well as fixed an issue around the Deadeye ability triggering in the wrong situation. Inside Deadeye was not only triggering on passes to targets inside the numbers, but targets outside the numbers as well as a rare issue that could result in an offensive pass interference penalty to be called after a defender would hit stick a receiver while running his route. Tuning to inaccurate passes to make passes more inaccurate when the quarterback has scrambled to 15 yards or more behind the line of scrimmage. Fixed a rare issue that could result in the referee saying a call had been reversed via a challenge even though the play result had not been reversed. Franchise updates. New scouting update available. Be sure to check out our scouting update deep dive gritty on notes. Tune the logic of the MVP award via boosting weight of sacks, greater emphasis on touchdowns, and more significant penalty for turnovers. Fixed to some teams missing their draft picks on the active preseason roster. Addressed an issue with the weekly strategy fatigue where CPU auto-managed rep teams get too fatigued by the end of the season. Addressed an issue where running backs had a very high yard per reception in simulation, as well as an issue where the right tackle position did not appear in the trade menus. Face of the franchise updates fixed a progression issue, preventing players from getting progress in their player class during the road to the draft. Updated road to the draft to reflect difficulty setting chosen during the hospitality setting. Resolved multiple crashes impacting player experience. And for the yard, ranked has been added. The yard ranked will allow you to earn gear, cred, and Madden Ultimate Team Packs all year long. Earning tier points will allow you to place on the leaderboard. You can earn extra tier points each game by completing in-game goals known as props. Rank up, prestige, and show the world who's the best in the yard. Miscellaneous stability fixes. Presentation and user interface completed authenticity improvements across pregame flows. Miscellaneous stability fixes. Madden ID updates fixed numerous crashes and soft locks impacting player experience. You give this video a thumbs down and I'll make sure you have a crash and a soft lock in your neck. Fixed an issue related to point purchasing flows with first party, as well as an issue where players were incorrectly receiving progress for the general player class instead of the class they were playing. Madden Ultimate Team updates. Various UI updates across the mode. Fixed an exploit where users were able to exceed the AP limit. And that is it for me. I seriously gotta go. I got so much more stuff to do, but you can see where I highlighted it here. If you pause the video, I could kind of scroll through this quickly. You'll see that most of these are the same when it comes to what you see here. Right? Franchise update, pass or face of franchise. It's all pretty much the same stuff, and that's it. So as always, if you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It really helps support the channel with the algorithm and making me a little bit more relevant in search results when people are looking shit up on the internet. You didn't like the video? Go ahead, give it a thumbs down. And I'll make sure for the rest of your life, every time you go to bed and you sleep, all you hear is the sound of my voice with a storm in the background. Just talking nonstop about some random fucking shit. All night. That's what you're gonna get. But if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, maybe we can work something out. Naturally, that would be great, but if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.